Mabuhay! Great day guys! Welcome to TSA Toy Stash in Action with another toy review, and I'm Ranger Dave, and today we are gonna check out the McFarlane Toys Batman's Classics TV series, the Batmobile. Alright, this is McFarlane's take, and yeah, I'm totally excited about this, so let's go ahead guys and check it out. Alright guys, so here he is inside the packaging, the Batmobile himself. So this thing looks really cool. Alright, so I totally I like the look out of it, but I do have a grip on it, especially when it comes to the packaging of the entire figure. I am not a big fan wherein, you got the figure open, or, you got an open clam like this, you could actually touch the entire figure itself, and I'm just not a big fan of that. You could get scratches on the figure, but it is well packaged, I will tell you that. So I love how it looks right here at the front, and then going right here at the side, you got, of course, you just got McFarlane Toys logo right there, and you can see the front of the toy, and then going right here at the back, similar with the front, and right here at the back, if I spin it right here, you can see, alright, so you got the Batmobile, product shot. Let me try to turn off the light, there you go, so it looks way easier for you guys. So it's a little dim right now, but yeah, going right here, you do have the Batmobile. You got the figures in it. It is the 6-inch scale, by McFarlane. So that's what they look like. I'll show you guys how it looks like later. And then of course you got here with the Batmobile and the Batcave. So yeah, enough about the box. Let's go ahead guys and open this figure up. Okay, so before we get into more in-depth comparison with it, I'll just pull out right here the Mattel version, and of course you got the McFarlane version right there at the back. You do notice the size difference and the packaging. Alright, so this is what it looks like right there. Alright, so this is around 60 bucks. Yeah, so 60 bucks, and then of course right there, that's like around 30 bucks right for the McFarlane version. But yes, that's what it looks like right here. You got at least a taste of what it looks like when it comes to the packaging. Alright guys, so here it is outside the packaging. We got the 1966 Batmobile by McFarlane Toys, and I will tell you in all honesty guys, I am a little bit underwhelmed by this figure, alright, but it's still a pretty good figure. I mean, it rolls very nicely. I mean, it is sliding already here on my set, but yeah, it's a very nice figure indeed, but I was a little bit underwhelmed by it. But yeah, I'll show you guys the detail on this, but I am loving the wheels right now because, it rolls very softly. There's no friction or anything. And then you do have rubber wheels, so that's really cool. So yeah, let me go ahead and show you the detail of this entire thing. So first up is the front of the car. Of course, you do have the grills right here. I do love the grills. You got sculpted parts. You got the lights right there. They are painted. There's a little paint smudge right there, but it's very passable, so I'm okay with that. But yeah, it looks really nice right here. I do love the black finish of the entire figure itself. Let me try to get that focus. There we go. So the black finish on the entire vehicle, it looks great. I love it. And going right here at the bottom, you still have details at least. Alright, so it's not just plain old black. So I'm totally happy about that, even though it's just a very small thing. Going right here for the wheels, you do have the mugs detailed and sculpted very nicely, very beautifully, so that's really cool. Going right here at the side, you do have the Batman logo, so that looks very cool. I love the paint job on this. It's done very beautifully. Going right here at the back, you do have the boosters right there, so that looks really cool. And then of course you got these things right here at the side, so that's awesome. Then you got the grills sculpted again. You got the mufflers right here, so they are rubber. Alright, so you don't need to worry about that too much because they are rubber. Yeah, it's not gonna break off or anything. Same goes right here when it comes to like the siren or the bat signal right there. And then the wings right here, they are rubber. And then the wings right here guys, they are soft, so it's made out of soft pliable plastic, so that's really cool. You can just use hot water on it, or just try to fix it right here with rubber band so that it will be fixed. Going for the interior detail, guys, of course you do have, of course, right here the gauge, and then you got like a small fire right here, fire hose, so that's really cool. You got the phone, you got all those other details right there inside, and then of course you got the wheel. It is sculpted, so that's beautiful. This is made out of soft pliable plastic, so you don't need to worry about it breaking, so that's just really awesome. Now you do have a bunch of stuff going on right there, and then going right here at the other side. Oops, you just hit my light. And yeah, you got right here like the dashboard. It does have that sculpt, so that's really cool. Going right here, you do have this little thing right there, so it is sculpted very nicely. It's made out of soft pliable plastic, so you don't need to worry about it breaking. Alright, so for the inside, guys, I will just focus on the Mattel version, not on the side by side, because it's harder to see. But you already saw the inside of the McFarlane version when I showed it to you earlier. Going right here, you do have the wheel at the front. Alright, so this is actually a harder plastic, not like the McFarlane version has a softer plastic. The dashboard does have a paint job of silver, so that's really cool. You do have multicolored right there of dots. I don't know if you could see it. Let me try to get there. Alright, so there's that. You got sculpted, of course, the phone, and then the fire hydrant, and then you got the right here for the gears, and then you got another one right here. So this is for the injector seat, I believe. So that's really cool. That's added detail, added more paint job, and it does have a seat belt. Alright, so the McFarlane version does not have that when it comes to the seat belt, so there's that. Alright, so those are the different things that you do need to know when it comes to the inside of it. Alright, guys, so let's go ahead and check out size comparisons with the figures that we have for the Batmobile. Alright, so this is obviously the McFarlane version for the 1966 Batmobile, and why not just add the 1966 Batman and Robin right here by McFarlane Toys. So this is what it looks like, guys, side by side with the Batmobile. It's kind of great. Alright, so it feels complete right here. You can display this already, and just you're done with your 1966 collection. But yeah, I do feel that this particular Batmobile feels a little too small, but yeah, it's still okay. Alright, but yeah, you could take your Batmobile, your Batmobile, and then of course your Batman and your Batmobile, and just put him inside. Let me just put it right there and make him do the poses, just as so that you can fit him in. So I'm gonna put in Robin later. Go, you just try to snag in Batman inside first, because it's his car. Once you get him in there, yeah, that's what it looks like. Alright, so that's what Batman looks like. And if you try to put in Robin, I'll put in Robin right here, so I need to stretch out his legs, and then forward these right here so it won't hit anything, and then slide it in, and there you go, you have Robin. Alright, so we'll just slide it out there, to make it easier. So yeah, it's okay, it's not that bad, but I do feel that with this scale right now, it feels like Batman and Robin has that kind of thing wherein it's on a go-kart or something like that. It feels like I bought something for my child, and then just they drive it, and then this thing has like pedals in it, and you get that feeling, right? It feels a little too small. But yeah, I will grab on the Mattel versions right here if you want to do like a mix and matching, if you don't have the McFarlane versions yet for Batman and Robin. So I'll put these guys on the side, take off Batman, and of course Robin figure right here, and then just put in these guys. Let's see how they fit in with this. There we go. So again, yeah, I'm not happy with that. Alright, I thought it would be better, but I mean, look at that. At the front they look really weird, so I don't know, it doesn't really fit in for my Mattel version or for the McFarlane version, but it's okay with the McFarlane version because the McFarlane version looks smaller in size when it comes to standing, so he does look way better on the McFarlane version for the Batmobile. Okay, so since we are done with all of those figures, I will try to compare it with the Mattel version. So I will put it right here at the back. As you can see, this is what it looks like for the size of the McFarlane version for the 1966 Batmobile, and here is the Mattel. Alright, so if you already got this, guys, this is what it looks like. Alright, for the size, I hope you can see it. Alright, so it is longer, it is bigger. Alright, so as you can see, let me try to grab it right here. At least you can see it on the hood because I can't show you the entire thing. But yeah, that's what it looks like, for comparison when it comes to the sizes of these massive vehicles. So let's go ahead and check out the detail differences between these two. Alright, so for the detail differences, of course, for the front, here is the front, guys, so you can see. Let me just try to get it there. There you go. Alright, so for the lights, you do have orange right here for the Mattel, and then yellow right here at the McFarlane version. Now, you do have differences when it comes to the entire hood itself as well. This thing has like that outline right here for that entire hood that you can open, and going for the McFarlane, it does not have that sculpt right there. The other thing is, this thing is a silver right here, and yeah, that's a color silver, is smaller. And then going right here, you do have that bronze type of paint job, so that's that basically. And then going right here, guys, I will show you a really very cool difference when it comes to the what do you call this, the glass. I'll just call it the glass. I forgot what it's called on the front. But yeah, going right here, it does have a silver outline right here when it comes to the Mattel version. Alright, and then going right here for the McFarlane version, it doesn't have that silver outline. It doesn't have that sculpt right here. Alright, so it does have the sculpted part right there for the Mattel, so you can see that. The siren is bigger for the McFarlane version, and it's way better right here for the fins. I love the fins right here. For the McFarlane version, it's gonna fall. But yeah, going right here for the Mattel version, it is smaller when it comes to like the fins. So there's that. You don't have detail or decals right here for the McFarlane. Going for the decals right here for the Mattel, it does have that, so that's really awesome. Going same here at the back, you do have the same thing going on when it comes to the glass. Again, this is very plain, and going right here, it is way more detail and paint job, so that's really awesome. And then going right here for the smokestacks, this is both on rubbery plastic, but this has a paint job of black at the top. And then right here for the Mattel, for the McFarlane, it doesn't have that, so there's that. And there is something very nicely for the McFarlane that I am rooting for when it comes to the paint job, is this backside. Alright, so for the Mattel, you do see these lines, right? So it's not painted, but it is sculpted right there. For the McFarlane version, they did paint that right there, and it is also sculpted, so that's that. So that's really cool. For the Bat logo, you can see right here for the Mattel, it is wider, and then going right here, longer, and then this one is wider. So for the McFarlane, so that's that. For the back, there you go, for the boosters, so that you can see. Alright, so you got plate number obviously right here for the Mattel. No plate, it's right here for the McFarlane. You do have the details right here, the differences. I do love the fact that the McFarlane has the detail, but I am rooting for the Mattel with the added paint job on it. So, there's that when it comes to the outside of the vehicles. Okay guys, so since we are done fitting in figures on the McFarlane version right here, I'm gonna put this on the side and just focus on this bad boy right there. There you go. We got the Mattel version. So I will try to do mix and match right here. So for the Mattel, if you put in Robin, I'm just gonna stuck it in there so you can see you know, the size of it when they're inside. You know, just a simple size comparison. You just stuck it in there. There you go. So that's what they look like. Alright, I ain't even gonna fix the capes right here, but this is the size comparison when it comes to them sitting down. It looks perfect. Alright, I kind of like it. There we go. Just, you know, so it is scaled to them. It's not too small when it comes to, you know, the entire cockpit right there, you know, driving area. So that looks really great. And if I can take off the, you know, Mattel versions right here, I will just put in the McFarlane version. Just take this strap right here for the seat belt, so it just fits in perfectly. There you go. And just stuck Batman right there. Right, so I am gonna fix the capes, guys. Alright, so I don't display stuff as is. I'm just trying to show you the size. There you go. Okay, and we just stuck in Robin there very nicely. Even with the seatbelt is kind of ruining his entire seat. There we go. Alright, so that's what they look like. It actually feels better. Alright, it actually looks way better than the Mattel version on fitting in. I think it's because of the build of their body, and they are smaller. So with the McFarlane version next with the Mattel, you know, Batmobile, it looks great. I actually like it. I think I'm gonna use this for display. It looks really, really good when they are inside. So I love that. Let me try to get Batman outside again and see what they look like standing next with the Batmobile. Let's try to see it right here. There we go. Just get him on stable ground. Alright, Batman, work with me. There we go. Alright, so here it is. Okay. So yeah, it actually feels better. Alright, not like the McFarlane version, sad to say, right? But I have to say this thing looks really, really cool. I love that. So that's just awesome. Alright guys, so that's my take for the McFarlane Toys Batman's Classics TV series, you know, Batmobile. So this thing looks really great, guys, especially next with the figures itself, you know, the 6-inch scale that McFarlane has made. So it looks great. It's not, you know, the best thing that, you know, you can put it into it, but you know, it looks great. So I totally love that. And yeah, I just really like the detail of this. You know, you got sculpted detail, and then of course you got paint job. Although the paint job, I do go for the Mattel version. Alright, so the Mattel version has more paint job when it comes to, you know, the entire vehicle itself. Like for example right here, I did forget to mention, you know, for the Bat logo right here, this thing is gray. For the Mattel version, if I grab it, you will see that there is added paint job. But hey, for the price point for this, guys, you know, like around 30 bucks, and then the Mattel version having it for 60, you know, you get half the price, but you're still getting your money's worth out of it. And then, you know, it's really, really cool. And yeah, I'm still gonna give this figure a, you know, I'm still gonna give it 3 out of 5, right? You know, I go for the scale, guys. Alright, so you know, if you're not in it for the scale and you just want a Batmobile with your figures, it's really good. Alright, you could grab this, especially, you know, it's harder to find the Mattel version right now, so this is currently on the market, so it's really cool. And yeah, I hope you guys like this video, and if you are new to the channel, guys, please do hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to be updated on every new video we have here. We have hundreds of videos on the channel for you to check out, and if you find one that you like or not, we're just happy you're here. Remember, guys, life is one big collection. Peace out. God bless. Yeah!